to the quarantine wall. I'd welcome some slightly more interesting company.
Alas, normal service has been interrupted. You should go back. That's my suggestion. Look around you. Nothing good. A forgotten place like this, not for the faint of heart. A terrible threat resides here. Nobody left to talk to. The end of the line. All change. All changed. Oh, but must I remember that? Only the most capable should alight here.
to take such desperate action. It's a clear breach of all established procedure. I suppose who you are hardly matters. The truth is you're here, you appear uncontaminated, and I need your help. My name is Dr. Alexander Keene. I was a scientist working for CORE, the organization running this research base. As you probably noticed, the facility has suffered a catastrophic containment failure, and now the rest of the staff are either missing, dead, or contaminated, and consequently of no help whatsoever to me. After the disaster, the entire facility went into full emergency lockdown, including this room. So you'll have to forgive my slight confusion. You're the first person I've spoken to for a very long time. A similar story to the catastrophe at Windscale, I'd imagine. There was a highly classified research project being conducted here, a project that ran dangerously out of control. It was difficult to ascertain any real details about the project, even for someone with my clearance. All I had managed to discover was that they had created a new substance called the red strain. When the Windscale disaster happened, this red strain broke loose, contaminating the entire site. It is virulent, dangerously psychoactive, and as you may have already seen, capable of transforming otherwise normal people into howling, rage-driven monsters. Don't worry, I'm confident I can put a stop to this madness. I just need to find a way to get out of here so I can put my plan into action. Unfortunately, this door needs administrative permissions from the command center to unlock it. That's where you come in. There's a team of scientists at the base called the Processing Department who were brought together to assist me in my research. Indeed, I think it's fair to say that I made them all what they are today. Each has their own admin permission. We'll need 4 of those unique codes to unlock this door. I have no idea where you might find my former colleagues, but the command center would seem a logical place to start your search. You'll need to retrieve at least 4 of my former colleagues and bring them to the command center so that they can personally release the logs. They may not all come willingly, but I'm sure you'll find a way to persuade them, scrappy improviser that you are. I have limited access to the loudspeaker system from here, so I'll try to guide you where I can. Good luck, and I suggest you keep a safe distance from anyone else you encounter. You're no use to either of us dead, or worse. CORE was the government-run scientific organization responsible for overseeing the majority of the research programs at this establishment. We operated as a sister organization to BARD, using their clumsy technology to pioneer far greater, more exciting scientific advances. We look to the heavens, our focus on humanity's bright new future amongst the stars. BARD's research priorities were always more earthly than ours.
Inside the walls, this is a novelty. You'll find the locals rather unfriendly, sad to say. After all, you are digging deeply into matters left long undisturbed. Be cautious here. Science delayed may become science depraved.
Yes, for the umpteenth time, I consent, you great steaming metallic blockhead. Hello? You? I wasn't talking to you, I don't know you. Who or what are you? What am I? I'm awake. That's what I am, probably. I suspect. So, to recap, I'm awake, I'm in a cupboard, I'm with some stranger who doesn't seem to know what they're about. All of which reminds me of the house party I once attended. I wasn't bobbing around like an onion in a pickling jar on that occasion, thankfully. Why am I here? Why are you here? Who are you? That's not possible, is it? There are security units and guards and very angry dogs, at least there were. Oh dear, I'm all in a muddle. All in a muddle and stuck in a puddle. A cupboard, not a puddle, although it is a little damp in here. Dear Mama always said, if I didn't go to more parties, I'd end up on the shelf. Well, I went to lots of parties. Yet here I am.
Director on site, Dr. Gillian Spender, synchronizing.
Dr. Gillian who? Oh, wait, that's me. Dr. Gillian Spender, that's who I am in all probability. So, who might you be? Or have we done that already? This place? Oh, it's... Oh, I'm dashed if I can remember with any certainty. Oh, science. We used to do that, I think. Lots of it. Very advanced stuff. The project. You know, I don't think we finished it. And... oh, the contamination. It got out. They called it the red strain. Science is super, but it can go a mite awry at times. Terribly dangerous. It's rage in purest form, or so someone told me once. But then there was an explosion, and everyone panicked. We all panicked. The red strain got loose. Feels like it only just happened. Processing. The diagnostical thingamy in my jar tells me I've spent 5 years in hibernation. Nearest, damn it. 5 years. Flashed by in a blink. Seems it's all mothballed now, this place. No more science here. Unlock it? That would require permission level 1, you know. Oh, you don't know. Well, it does. Oh, but here I am. Director of Operations. I was terribly important. Still am, I suppose. Certainly. I have at least some of the relevant permissions now. Well, better get to it. Systems to monitor, diagnostics to run. Off we go.
Permission level 1 granted. Lockdown controls are now accessible.
You wouldn't mind raising the blinds, would you?
Site status changed to partial lockdown.
Oh, there it is. Isn't it marvellous? I provided the cognitive bandwidth required to reach permission level 1. You're very welcome. That means you can access one of the sectors of the site. The controls are just over there. Well, there's the Synaptics laboratory. We were made in Synaptics, or at least the technology for us was developed. That and the other robot gymcrackery. Then there's flight engineering. All sorts of work for the project went on in flight engineering. Special tools, control systems, and a great deal more that I don't seem to be able to remember. And finally, organics. The organics laboratory was where they worked on the red strain. I don't know much about that because they didn't want us to. All top secret over there, even from us. I'd give you an 85% chance of ending up dead or contaminated if you go there. Perhaps as high as 87%? I don't have the data necessary to make an informed choice, I'm afraid. But look, wherever you I choose to wander, you may find some of my colleagues in hibernation, much as you found me. Now that I'm here, it's clear to me that I was but one seat at the table, or so to speak. Yes, we were the processing department, or the boffins, as we were dubbed, with thudding inevitability. Since it's been 5 years, I really should discuss the situation with them, assuming that they survived, that is. It's my hope that my cognitive function will be greatly enhanced with more of my colleagues here. The interneural network will allow us to revive more of the site too. That stuff, not entirely sure, not our section, and one is told endlessly not to ask about the business of other sections. I overheard it being called the Red Strain, and think it was some sort of experimental mutation of the blue growth associated with Oberon, intended as a counter to it, perhaps. That's the limit of what I know, or what I remember, at least. Keane? You spoke to him? Oh no, that is unexpected. Listen to me, Dr. Keane isn't to be trusted. You should leave him be. I shall not discuss him. Oddly enough, no. I've been in a cupboard. Oh, but wait. I can make a guess that Dr. Hartnell may well be in Synaptics. He hated working there, and I just bet cruel fate has left him there for 5 years.